Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
Since taking his eponymous show from YouTube to ESPN in 2023, former Indianapolis Colts punter turned sports media savant Pat McAfee has started every broadcast with mocking disclaimer. The following program, Sick, is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world, though the warning message begins. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are a young, please seek permission before watching any further. The disclaimer ends with an all-important postscript, "Don't sue us," which is really more wishful thinking than a strict guideline. McAfee, himself, was sued by Hall of Famer Brett Favre for defamation, only for the Packers legend to drop the case. Similarly, Jimmy Kimmel threatened to sue regular guest Aaron Rodgers after the Jets quarterback falsely linked the late-night talk show host to deceased sex offender Jeffrey Epstein on McAfee's platform. But it was McAfee's latest controversy, in which he called WNBA star Caitlin Clark a white bee *******, where the provocative host recognized he finally crossed a line. The following is DailyMail.com's look back on McAfee's missteps, most of which he survived unscathed, although not for any lack of recklessness. Raised in the Pittsburgh suburbs, McAfee was a star soccer and football player in high school before receiving a scholarship to West Virginia University and being drafted by the Indianapolis Colts as a punter in the 2009 NFL Draft. But while he earned All-Pro honors in 2014 in addition to a pair of Pro Bowl selections, McAfee has gained far more notoriety as a media personality, wrestling in the WWE, appearing on ESPN's College Game Day, and interviewing some of the biggest names in sports. He even scored a reported $120 million deal with FanDuel. But, soon after, McAfee changed course to sign an $85 million deal to sell his show to ESPN, according to the New York Post's Andrew Marchand, who put McAfee's salary at about $17 million a year. Interesting number, McAfee told the Post via Twitter direct message. "I don't talk about the business side of it all, the actual numbers and such." Contract controversy. When ESPN made a series of layoffs following the pricey edition of McAfee's show, many online critics looked to blame the WVU product. "I did a lot of reflecting about our show's journey while I was getting murdered on the internet today. Hell yeah," McAfee posted to Twitter in July of 2023. "All roads lead back to how honored I am to be the leader of such a talented group and how lucky I am to be a part of this team. I wish we could have worked alongside a lot of the folks that got released today. Some absolute legends, that we all respect, in the sports media world were trending today for losing jobs. That sucks. No matter how you slice it. We're gonna continue to control the things we can control. Try to do daily sports coverage in an entertaining and informative fashion. And be thankful for all of the opportunities that have been earned through a lot of hard work and commitment from the group of dudes I get to call coworkers." Among the notable axings at ESPN were NBA color commentator Jeff Van Gundy, Monday Night Countdown host Suzy Kolber, longtime NBA analyst Jalen Rose, and former First Take host Max Kellerman. McAfee bombs Larry Nassar joke. Soon thereafter, McAfee was ripped for a social media post he wrote in response to criticism of Michigan State's football jerseys. "I think Nassar was in on the design team actually," McAfee wrote. Nassar, who worked for U.S. Gymnastics and MSU, was sentenced in 2018 to 40 to 175 years in prison after he admitted to molesting some of the nation's top gymnasts for years under the guise of medical treatment. He was accused of sexually assaulting hundreds of women and girls. The 37-year-old McAfee portrayed himself as the victim on his show, claiming there was an all-out onslaught against him. "I do apologize if some people took that in a different way and spun it into their own narrative to offend a bunch of other people and kinda did that whole thing," McAfee added. Favre sues McAfee. Prior to McAfee's move to ESPN, he was sued by Favre in February of 2023 for defamatory allegations made over the NFL legend's involvement in a $77 million